Hey now friend, step right in and grab a figure, and welcome to the Prep Pool channel. Here at the Prep Pool channel, let's talk about the new action figure I got. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Maybe you might like how it looks, or maybe how it moves with its joints, or maybe you like the stuff it comes with. But no pressure, my friend, just enjoy the show today, right here at the Prep Pool channel. So go on and give us like, or be bold and click subscribe. After all, it's a free ride to the Prep Pool channel.
Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Prep Pool. Thank you for clicking on my video. We're going to be doing a review, this time of Mythic Legion's Armory Gladiator's Lighter Flesh character. Basically, this is like the second time they've done as far like an Armory type figures that at first starts at conventions. You create your own action figure with different armory and limbs, etc., and weapons. But then after that, they create like their own package, specific ones that you can still buy different, of their versions and still kind of mess around and create new characters. They usually run from their site about $45. Then you have to pay shipping, etc. So right now they also have it in retailers as the filming of this video that's available that you can pre-order through them, and they usually run about higher prices. So I got this version. I didn't get any of the other ones. I think it was last year they did one was like knight based. This year they did gladiator based. So let's take a closer look at this. I got again this one mostly because again I kind of want the more Roman or Greek version with this skin color, and this is my favorite head sculpt from Mythic Legion of Four Horsemen, which again has that Roman or Greek look to it. So this is one of my favorite again head sculpts that they've done. So basically he has the shoulder pauldrons, he has his wrist guards that you get one of each version. So you get this one also for his what would be now his right arm, and then you got this one also for the other arm. He has pants that are, they all come with basically with pants or armor. His is blue, and then he has these boots that are really nice, got a nice wash to them. So Four Horsemen, Mythic Legions, they're pretty good as far as sculpting and paint and wash and so forth. So a really nice job as always. And again, this is one of I like the color scheme that they've chosen for this guy. So before we go into articulation, which we're not going to go into a lot because there's no drastic change with these characters from the Mythic Legions. They're still single jointed. They're going to have some future waves that will have some double joints and so forth moving forward. But this guy, he's more of the regular 1.0 type. So he doesn't come with that head or that helmet on instantly. He has this one with him, which is also very nicely sculpted, painted. So it's like an older gentleman, which I'm going to use on a different figure because again I prefer that type of warrior with that helmet. And before I go on, the reason why I love this helmet is because they're Four Horsemen's figures. Their heads tend to be a little bit big, while this helmet is kind of slimmer, smaller. So really this head would not fit in this helmet, at least in my opinion it wouldn't. So it kind of shrinks what will be the head inside here a little bit, so it makes it more well proportioned as far as my point of view. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I perceive it. But yeah, this is a really nice head to have, in which I'm going to use on a different body. You have for extra hands, you do have kind of like graspy, reaching out type hands, and these are the only other pair of hands that he comes with, and this is across the board with all the other ones from this wave for the Gladiator Armory. So they all basically come with all the same accessories, except for like the armor and the head sculpts. So pretty much the rest of it is just going to be the same, and sometimes they'll mix as far as the legs with armored legs. Now talking about the hands, I think that's one of the gripes I have. So he comes with the grip in hand that is this type of joint. I would have preferred the up and down. Um, Especially for the price that you're paying, they should have given you the better weapon wielding hands, since they do have them. It's not like they haven't made them yet or anything. They've been for a while, so they should have given at least either an extra pair of hands or give you at least this one here to go up and down to wield sword. So that right off the bat's it's a gripe for me, especially this type of character that I like. Other accessories, he does have this one-sided axe, kind of nicely painted. It's got the wood handle, silver, and a darker gunmetal type in the middle. Again, this is a weapon that's used a lot in the past. Sometimes they just come with like one plain color. This one, they got the paint applications on it. Then he has this massive sword. This one, I never really liked this sword too much. I don't know. It just seems, it's okay, but it's not for me. So I'm going to give him a different sword to use. I wish they had chosen a different sword to give him. So, but that's what you get. Then you get this interchangeable kind of like hammer that you can change the top. So you got one side's like the hammer, one's got the spike, and then you can take this off and kind of make it more of a club. So you can do that. So that's pretty neat. I do like this weapon, and it's really nicely painted. So here's the rest of it. So really nice. I like this one. Comes with a shield. Standard, seen it before. Really nice. Again, kind of goes with the whole Roman Greek type theme. I like that silver, gunmetal, and gold. Then he comes with several straps. You got this one here that you can add onto his waist, which again you can use to when the loops you can put like another weapon. So you have that one. Then you got this thinner one that you can put across his chest. It just has like a buckle there, if you can see it. It's pretty neat. Then he has these two here. So this is actually two he has on his chest, and this is the ones I'm just going to keep. So this one is one piece, and then this is another piece here. And this has a loop here that you can put a sword or any other weapon. And again, he has this already comes on with him with two loops. He's got the pouches, and then he's got his front armor skirt type thing on the front. Then he has, like I mentioned before, he has these bracelets that you can, put on one type on each, put one type on one arm and then the other, or you can put both, so you can be as far as like having both same types on his arms. Lastly, he has this tail. For me, with this character, I have no use for it. For this character, with this tail, I know with the other color variants like the gray, the reds, green characters, it will make more sense. But it just him being more human, I don't have any use for it. Now, again, if you customize and use different heads and so forth, yeah, you might be able to use it. But for me, I would have preferred extra hands instead of this. Like I mentioned, the up and down grasping hands instead of this tail. This tail I am not going to use at all with this character. So maybe down the road there's different from Cosmic Legions or something like that, I might use this tail if it has the port to put it in. So I had no issues as far as with the joints. Everything came decent, so I'm not going to go through all the T-pose and all that fun stuff. Again, it's nothing changed from prior releases. So the blue kind of throws me off a bit on this character. It just seems kind of like he's wearing jeans. So I feel like he's just kind of like some dude with jeans. He's kind of like more of a Mad Max type character with this. So I would prefer a different color, or at least bare, with the muscles and so forth. But I mean, he doesn't look awful or anything like that. I do like it. But once in a while I look at him and I say, oh, he's wearing Levi's. But So now you know that. Get that out of your head. All right, so let's do some quick comparisons. So put him here, and let's put him next to Brother in Arms as far as with the helmet. We got Vitus Vitus, and this is one of my favorites from the line that I have in my collection. Okay, so again, he has the same helmet, different deco, again with different shoulder pattern. So added that to him, and then we'll get one from the recent waves. We have Nev. She's an awesome figure. Love taking photos and videos of her, so I'm glad I got her. All right, so that's those two. Then let's do someone else from another line. Let's do Berenice. Sticking with kind of like the Roman theme. There you go. And then from Savage Crucible, Varnak. See if I can get him stand. It's not his fault. This should have picked a better surface. There we go. All right, and let's do one last comparison. Going with more kind of like a Gladiator type. Another one from X-Ray. Forgot the name of this guy. There we go. And from Spiro Toys, there we go. So yeah, so you know, if you've collected or you are collecting Mythic Legions, you know pretty much what you're getting. The price is a little offsetting to me in a way. They are a little bump above the kind of like your Armory Builder ones that were like $27. They do have more paint app, some extra accessories, but I would have preferred, again, and I keep bringing it up, the better jointed hands to wield the weapons. I think for that price you should have gotten those type of hands to better, wield his weapons. But other than that, I have no issues with as far as quality, paint apps, or anything like that. So I'm glad I got this figure. If he was a little bit cheaper, maybe he was around the $35 mark, I would have gotten more. But at $45, not that pressed to get more at that price. But yeah, hope this video was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys in my next video.